Life is too short to waste time on things that don't matter. Namaskar, welcome to PT Pointers, and in this video, we will cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And our first headline is related to direct tax, and it is in the news because recently India's net direct tax collection increased 19% in the current fiscal. Now, what is direct tax? So, friends, it is paid by an individual or organization to the entity that levied the tax. Here, burden cannot be shifted by the taxpayer to someone else, and direct taxes include income tax, property tax, and tax on assets. Our next headline is related to Gangeredu Melam, which is performed in Andhra Pradesh. And as you can see, in this festival, bulls are colorfully decorated with flowers and garments, and it is held as part of the Sankranti festival. Our next headline is related to classical languages, and it is in the news because recently West Bengal Chief Minister asked the Prime Minister of India to officially list Bengali as classical language. Now, what are classical languages? So friends, so far, Government of India has officially recognized 6 languages as having classical status, and these are Tamil, Sanskrit, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, and Odia, and they are classified on the basis of following criteria, which include high antiquity of its early text or recorded history over a period of 1500 to 2000 years, a body of ancient literature or text which is considered as valuable heritage by the generations of speakers, and the literary tradition to be original and not borrowed from any other speech community. And last is classical language and literature being distinct from modern. There may be also a discontinuity between the classical language and its later form or its offshoots. Our next headline is related to Puram festival, and it is in the news because recently Kerala High Court directed to Cochin Devaswom Board to ensure plastic-free Puram celebration. The Puram literally means group or meeting, and it is often dedicated to goddesses. And do you know, friends, Thrissur Puram signifies the symbolic meeting of 10 temples, and it is celebrated in the Malayalam month of Medam. An entire range of decorative items used to make up the elephants taking part in the festival. Our next headline is related to Swachh Sarvekshan Awards, which were recently given away by the President of India. And according to recent data, Indore in Madhya Pradesh and Surat in Gujarat were jointly declared the cleanest city of India. And in the state ranking, Maharashtra came first, followed by Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Now let's know more about Swachh Sarvekshan. So friends, it is conducted by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs since 2016, and it is world's largest urban sanitation and cleanliness survey, and it aims to encourage large-scale citizen participation and create awareness amongst all sections of the society about the importance of working together towards making town and cities better places to reside in. And theme of cleanliness survey 2023 was waste to wealth, while for 2024 it is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Our next headline is related to Gravity 1 rocket, which is recently launched by Orion Space, which is a startup of China, and this rocket can send a payload of up to 6500 kg into the low Earth orbit. Our next headline is related to cervical cancer, and it is in the news because government will roll out a human papilloma virus vaccination campaign for girls in the 9 to 14 years age group. Now let's know more about cervical cancer. So friends, it develops in women's cervix, which is the entrance to the uterus from the vagina. It is the 4th most common cancer in women, and highest rates of incidence and mortality are in low and middle income countries. It is caused by persistent infection with the human papilloma virus, and women living with HIVs are 6 times more likely to develop cervical cancer compared to women without HIV. And do you know, friends, India accounts for about 5th of the world's cervical cancer cases, and it is 2nd most common cancer among women in India after breast cancer. Our next headline is related to Atal Setu, which will be inaugurated today by the Prime Minister of India. It is about 21.8 km long 6-lane bridge having about 6.5 km length over sea and about 5.5 km on the land. It is the longest bridge in India and also the longest sea bridge in India. It will provide faster connectivity to Mumbai International Airport and Navi Mumbai International Airport, and will also reduce the travel time from Mumbai to Pune, Goa, and South India. It will also improve connectivity between Mumbai port and Jawaharlal Nehru port. Now, recently, ISRO presented with the India of the Year award for the year 2023 in the category of Outstanding Achievement. This award instituted by the National TV channel, and the award recognized the remarkable contribution made by the ISRO in pushing the boundaries of space exploration. Our next and last headline is related to India Post Payments Bank, which entered into Memorandum of Understanding with Hindustan Zinc to offer financial inclusion services to its CSR beneficiaries. Now let's know more about India Post Payments Bank. So friends, it has been established under Ministry of Communication with 100% equity owned by Government of India. It was launched in 2018 and it is aimed to build the most accessible, affordable, and trusted bank for the common man in India. So, with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.